What do you think is going on with Carter Page?
I don't know. You turn a camera on him, and he'll go on anything. I mean, if you give the guy his own show,
do you think
he should live? He should literally. He should be live right on the like wherever he gets calls. He should have a camera crew with him, and you're gonna get like, okay, I'm gonna be honest.
Honestly, though, like, what do you think is going on with this guy? I
don't know. I don't know what the thinking is. I mean, is that does he think he's in so deep that he should get as much out of this as he can? I don't fully understand what his angle is.
The guy goes in to talk to a Senate Intel committee for 5.5 hours without a lawyer.
Yeah. I know.
I got this. It's fine.
I got it. I got it covered.
It's okay.
He keeps going on.
Well, did you hear our theory this morning?
He was in there for a total of over 6.5 hours.
Well, we developed a theory this morning that what's really going on, and if you remember when you would read about Carter Page, and he didn't speak yet, and you would think like, this is the part of the campaign. All of these idiots that are out in front of the cameras, like they're ridiculous. But this guy Carter Page, he lives in Russia. He works for Morgan Stanley. Like, this is the real operative here, right? And then he came out,
a regular guy going on a private trip to Russia.
And then he came out on TV several months ago, and he was just like, it's just been unfair, and it's very overwhelming, and I don't know, emails. And what we were saying is that what the real Carter Page put some type of like steroid into this poor guy's bloodstream. He's like a random undergraduate, and the real Carter Page is sitting at like a dacha somewhere, like in the Black Sea, and he's just like, "You're going to take the interview with Hayes." He goes, "But I think I incriminated myself on Hayes last time."
You're going to say Carter Page?
Yes. The Carter Page we see is not the real Carter Page. He has a serum in his blood that will give him a heart attack if he does not go on Hayes. What do you want me to say on Hayes?
The real Carter Page is sitting on that yacht in the the Baltic, and he's just going like, "I will press the button and explode your heart.
Will explode." Oh, what do you want me to say? Just say that there were like emails and such.
What's the take on Papadopoulos? What's the take on Papadopoulos? What's the take on Papadopoulos? Papadopoulos?
Why are you so hateful to the Greek people?
Yeah, no, the Greek. Papadopoulos. Georgie the Greek.
I have no idea. We haven't seen him. Have we
I've
seen him
only
talk?
seen,
Is there any video
there's
of
just
this guy talk?
There's one Twitter picture of him, and he's got like this.
There's just the one picture that's the most damning. It would be like if you were on the grassy knoll and they had a good shot of you. There's the one picture of you in a meeting with all these jackasses sitting around you, where you're supposed to be the coffee boy, but you're sitting at the table.
That's
and you have a security clearance.
I'm smart. I could set up a meeting with Putin's niece, not like everybody says.
Yeah. I know him personally. Believe me. Give me a chance here, guys. Let me get in there. Hey, guys, can I just say, I know that he was talking, Jeff wanted to say something, but can I say something right off? I can set us up a meeting with Putin. I can get, you know what I mean? My dad is Greek.
Push it over just a little bit. We got the picture up. I just want to see Jeff Sessions is one. Yeah. And it's like.
And Jeff supposedly was like, I don't think we should talk about that at all.
Well, the best is.
He's basically like, let's not talk about that here.
You little goddamn European version of a Puerto Rican, would you shut your mouth before we all go to jail?
Well, Papadopoulos looks like he's sitting up, like he's like very, very conscious. He's the only one who seems to be like highly conscious of his posture as a way of just like, I want to make it sure like nobody realizes I'm sitting here at the table. Or, I mean, it's very, very hard to believe that nobody was conscious of this guy. There's only, 9 other people there besides Trump and Sessions, right? And it just seems like we let just about anybody in on these meetings that are around.
Right, yeah. He's either there to get coffee or he's not. But he's not sitting at that meeting with security clearances. What are we talking about? That's
George,
absurd.
This is pre-campaign, so I don't know if he has security clearances at this point.
Oh, really?
This is campaign. This is not during. This is.
But he gets them.
I think.
Am I correct?
I'm not sure. He must have. I don't know what happened. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not clear on that. But I mean, supposedly.
Did you happen to see any of the? At first, I thought it was a joke, but it was actually real. Was his resume that floated around? His resume floated around the internet.
What is it?
And he had on there that he was in the Model UN. He was the U.S. rep, the Model UN, or as I like to call it, Little Spy Masters, the Little Spy Masters Club, where you develop relationships with other countries and then
Oh my God!
go to a real meeting a few years later. Yeah.
Only the best people. And apparently Sessions.
Yeah, apparently he was impressed by that. Trump knew that. Was impressed by that fact. I heard you were in the.
He was lying about it too.
That's a little tiny UN, right? Like a smaller sized UN.
Wait a second.
Because you're short.
Oh no, Larry! I'm sorry to do this to you, buddy, but according to The Hill.
Yeah.
He lied about his participation in the Model UN.
Oh my God, that was so. It wasn't that it's fake; it's that he was lying.
Yes.
He lied about being the rep.
He lied about it. Scroll up a little bit.
Oh my God, he put it right at the top of his list of credits. That is absolutely crazy. See, the only thing I thought he lied about was basically his contacts with any sort of Russians, and that's what they had him on the hook with. And what he was being charged with, essentially, was basically lying to the FBI.
He said he was a fellow at the Hudson Institute, but officials said he was an unpaid intern and a researcher under contract. He pled.
Yeah, you know what? They got to quit that, too. Would people stop saying that someone doesn't count because they're a volunteer? Or what does that limit them? I'm like, just because Paul Manafort is the same deal. Just because you're unpaid doesn't mean you're unpaid.
Well,
just because you're an intern or a volunteer does not affect.
Well,
you know what I mean?
There's a difference between being a fellow at the Hudson Institute and being an unpaid and being an intern.
Was he in fact a fellow at the Hudson Institute?
No, apparently he claimed he was. I mean, so this is going to.
It's interesting. It was enough. He had enough of a fake resume to impress who? Clovis, who hired him.
I guess.
Is that what it was? And Sessions.
So basically, across all parts of this campaign, there were people trying to do this, including set up these meetings, including people that actually could not set up the meetings. That's awesome.
Yeah, apparently.
That's like, hey, let me get under the collusion thing too, guys. I was a fellow at Hudson. I met the Russians at Model UN.
Hey, what are you guys doing? Hey, any chance you can try to add me to that noon collusion meeting? Sorry, dude.
Hi, folks. Sam Seder here. We still need your help on our Patreon page. YouTube ads have come back, but not nearly as much as we had before. So if you can help us out, any little bit helps. Head over to our Patreon page right at this URL, and you'll help us keep helping you by making videos